It's no longer news that President Buhari rejected the PIGB bill, but new reactions have trailed that decision. Could you tell us more about that?
Well, some presidential aspirants have been reacting to this refusal of Buhari to sign the bill, and they highlighted some of the problems in Nigeria's oil industry and preferred possible solutions. They were speaking at a development dialogue series ordered by a group known as the Order Paper Advocacy Initiative, and TV360's Adeshawa Odushoga reports.
The Petroleum Industry Governance Bill is one of the 4 parts of the proposed Petroleum Industry Bill, seeking to update and replace the outdated provisions with a more comprehensive and current petroleum industry law. But President Muhammadu Buhari in August 2018 declined assent to the document, citing several provisions of the bill. His refusal has drawn concerns among some of the supporters of the bill and other stakeholders who believe it will reduce corruption in the petroleum industry. One of the many stakeholders is Order Paper Advocacy Initiative, a non-governmental organization seeking effective ways to hold the government to account. They are organizing this dialogue series with financial experts and some of the presidential aspirants in the forthcoming 2019 elections to identify and profile solutions to the problems in the Nigerian oil sector.
We have a series of debates focusing on key sectorial issues, like we're having on the oil and gas at this moment. Aspirants will have better opportunity to be able to tell Nigerians what they want to do, how much do they understand the industry, what do they want to do differently from what is being done.
After the introduction, some presidential aspirants take turns to analyze the problems in the oil sector and explain solutions they will employ if elected as president.
The first thing we need to do is to start to harmonize the funds we have. The stabilization fund, which is 0.5% of designated federation account, they set aside for emergencies and for when we have downturns or recessions. We should combine that with the excess crude account, which is the revenue we gain from profits beyond benchmark price for the year. And then merge that with the sovereign fund, sovereign wealth fund for Nigeria.
The point is that when you first of all want to solve a problem, you pass the law, then you start to implement, and then when it's need for review, you review. But everything we need is there. All right. The other thing says that any drilling beneath 1 kilometer, Mr. Tony, sir, any drilling below 1 kilometer into the ground, they don't pay us 1 naira in royalty. And as I've taken now since 1993 to date, and all of the IOCs have moved into deep sea, and they don't drill anything less than 2 kilometers. We don't get 1 naira.
Other speakers talk on the reforms in the oil sector, revenue savings and its benefits to Nigerian citizens.
Guys, it's your opportunity to deregulate this sector. End this dance, Makaba dance. Deregulate the sector. Stop wanting to have political control of oil sector. You don't need it, except if you're inclined towards certain kinds of things. Otherwise, deregulate the sector. The day the petroleum sector is fully deregulated, there are people who will never think of wanting to be president of Nigeria.
The way others have approached it around the world is to segment the industry and to create them into little niches, both for fiscal purposes and for regulatory purposes. And then people can come and take a small position. You don't have to be Shell in order to be able to exist in the oil space. You can come and do little activity and all of that.
The PIG bill seeks to provide for the governance and institutional framework for the petroleum industry. The bill also seeks to unbundle the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, provide for the establishment of Federal Ministry of Petroleum Incorporated and Nigerian Petroleum Regulatory Commission. Others are Nigerian Petroleum Asset Management Company, and National Petroleum Company, and Petroleum Equalization Fund. The regulation bill unbundles the NNPC and creates the National Petroleum Commission. Adeshawa Odushoga, TV360.